Well, here's another hot one out of Florida, and this is really about to be a doozy. Okay, depending on how you feel about this, but I can speak on this. A lot of people gonna get mad. I'm gonna be blunt, honest. I can speak on both sides of this, but we gonna get to the hardcore truth. I'm not good with code read, so here we go. I'm a comedian. It's meant to be funny, but entertaining at the same time. Florida Christian schools say it will only refer to students by biological gender as gay, they ask gay and transgender students to please leave. Oh, this is a hot one right here. And then with all the stuff going on with the LBGQT ABC community, this shit is crazy. But we gonna get to it. So the school is the Grace Christian School in Varico, Florida. I don't know if I said that right, but botched the words a little bit. So let's get through this. Now, basically, okay, let me just give you a little backplay on this. Basically, what the school is saying is they're a Christian school, and you either born a male, you own a penis, you born a female, you own a vagina. We're gonna make it real simple. We about to be real straight up about this. This day and age, polar bear can identify as a fucking lion, and that just mess with your mental because you like, okay, dude, okay, look. Now, with this being said, no matter what your sexual preference is, I 100% believe equal rights across the board. I agree with that 100%. I don't care because, I like this, I don't want to do this, I want to do that. Come on, no. Don't discriminate on somebody for that, But at the same time, this respect thing and logic got to be a two-way street. Keep that in mind. So, it reads, we believe that God created mankind in his image, male, man, and female, woman. Sexually different, but with equal dignity, the email said. Therefore, one's biological sex must be affirmed, and no attempt should be made to physically change, alter, or disagree with one's biological gender. You was born a male, you're a male. You was born a female, you was born a female. If you want to impersonate the other one, hey, you're free to do so. But don't get mad at us because we recognize who she is. Don't get mad at me because I call a cloud, a tree, water. I don't know, whatever. Including, but not limited to, elective sex reassignment. What's that? I'm about to mess this word up. Transversite, transgender, or non-binary gender fluid. Acts of conduct, Genesis, I guess it's a Bible script. 1:26-28. I probably messed that all up, but hey, you see it on the screen. Students in the school will be referred to by the gender on a birth certificate. I'm gonna stop right there. So what's wrong with that? America, what's wrong with identifying somebody as how they was born? What's wrong with that? Is we so offense right now? You so offense because somebody identify you as what you was born? Look at a big ass giraffe, 20 feet tall, spots, long legs. Giraffe say, hey, you know what? I ain't a giraffe no more. I'm an elephant. Gray elephant with tusks, big ears, long truck. So now the giraffe want to identify as the elephant. You know what? Okay, yeah, you can do that, whatever. But don't say it's something wrong with me because I clearly, from biological standpoint, logical, scientific, whatever you want to say, don't agree with it. Whatever. This shit is about to be crazy. So by the gender on their birth certificate and the reference in the name in the same fashion. It's like I'm Ronald. It's like Ronald go to the Rhonda. Like, hold on, what? Oh shit. He continue. We believe that any form of homosexuality, lesbianism, bisexual, what was that? Bisexually, transgender, identity, lifestyle, self-identification. What's that? Bestiality, incest, fornication, adultery, and pornography are sinful in the sight of God and the church. Genesis 2.24, Leviticus 18:1-3, Romans 1:26-29, Corinthians, I'm probably saying this wrong. 5.5 Corinthians 6. I'm speaking another language now. 6.9 Thessalonians 4.27. Okay, no disrespect to the church people. Like, I screwed this all up. Look, this is my first time even reading like Bible verses, Bible scriptures, or anything. I don't know. I tried my best. You can read it for yourself. Okay, let's continue. Students who are found participating in this lifestyle will be asked to leave the school immediately, the email said. Now, okay, this was triggering me a little bit. This ain't a high school. This is like a middle. Is this a middle school? Okay. Cause I'm like, I believe these are younger kids. I mean, after you get grown, this is some lifestyle you want to take part in, go ahead. But I get some way when somebody's saying they got like a transgender 9-year-old or a transgender 7-year-old. I'm like, okay, what the fuck? What the fuck? What? Yeah. So, while the policy is not new, it must be understood and accepted completely, the email said, adding that the parents will have to agree to all policies and procedures before your student may start school in August. Oh shit. It's recent. This is like now. Multiple attempts to reach representatives of Grace Christian School for comment, including Mr. King, was unsuccessful. The email was a factor in promoting the family of a 16-year-old girl who was gay. Okay, so this is middle school. Oh, so okay. And was a student at the school. To transfer her to another religious school that is more accepting. You're free to do so. They open district. Okay. It's not like my daughter goes around wearing rainbow flags or anything like that. The teenager mother said, but I'm not going to have her feel ashamed of herself for any reason. This is a whole nother talking point right here. But at some point in time, I really want to have this talking point too. Don't need her to feel ashamed. So now it's going a different way. This is really, this shit just went so far left. Wow. The woman and her the woman and her daughter asked that their identities be withheld out of fears of harassment or accountability. I don't know. Fuck. We're going to keep it 100. We're going to keep it 100. Right? We're going to keep it 100 right here. The teen said she felt like a social outcast at Grace Christian, but that her new school allows her to just be myself. At the new school, I feel normal, she said. Well, it could be some other issues right there that probably need to be addressed. Okay, so now what tripped me out about this? This is somebody's confession or something. Somebody wants to stay story. An 18-year-old transgender man who graduated from Grace Christian last school year said that while no email like the one in June was ever sent while he was at the school, it was well known that any student in the LGBTQ community had to keep it a secret. I don't know. I ain't even familiar. That's not my lifestyle, but I don't know. I'll be at Coney Island like, hey, you want a club sandwich? No, let me get an LGBTQ on wheat bread. So you don't want that. I mean, what's wrong with giving me a club sandwich? I don't know. It was not something I could be open about. Only a select few of my friends knew about it, he said, of his gender identity. Sometimes we couldn't even know if we could trust people in our friends group because we didn't know if anybody was saying anything to the faculty. Okay, I go with this. Like I said, I'm on both sides of this. I don't think he should have been treated no different. You know, school policy is one thing. This wasn't even a policy at one time. I don't even think it's being enforced like it's mandatory. I think it's just recommended at this point in time. But true fact, I don't think he should have got discriminated against just because his choices. You know, oh, well, you about to get a harder time in the school just because you choose that. Right. I agree with them LGBTQ, ABCs, all the way with that. No way. I mean, oh, well, you couldn't be class president or valedictorian and you couldn't get on the honor roll no matter how good your work was, your progress report, you know. Yeah, we can agree on that. See how we disagree on some stuff, but we can agree on what's logical, what's realistic, you know. That's one thing right there. Shouldn't have been shunned upon. Okay. Now, this is the Facebook post. Let me check this. Okay, this is what y'all see the Facebook post. And let's go back. Let's continue. So I pull up some of the comments. Now, the comment section is where it go in. Because you got the assholes. You got the politically correct. Special case is stupid. I'm just here for the comments. Etc. type people in there. Shit, at some point I've probably been all of them for different reasons. On different comments. Not just this. Jesus juice. Okay. Okay, so here go one. I'm gonna read through. I can't go through them all. It's hundreds. What are they teaching their children about loving their neighbor? How is this Christian behavior? This decision seems inconsistent with Christianity. Don't that Christianity promotes monogamous relationships, healthy spiritual and sexual relationships, and we was here to procreate, if I said that right. Let's think of it like this. You want to know why ain't no unicorns on the earth? This mythical horse, this mythical Mustang, stallion, whatever you want to call it, with this horn protruding from his head. It's a theory, but they saying Noah made a mistake. His job was to grab one female and one male of every species. And he fucked around and grabbed 2 male unicorns. That's why we don't have no fucking unicorns. I'm just saying, whatever. I don't understand why non-religious people. Hold on, let's read this one. Going on this one. Damn, she went all the way. She put a whole paragraph. I don't understand why non-religious people will put their children in private religious schools and then complain about it. Christianity believes sexual provisions of any sort to be sinful, including unmarried procreation. Christian schools teach these things because it's in the Bible. Go back to my case of point earlier. Please rewind 4 minutes ago. It's in the Bible. It's a private school, and yet they get to set their own policies. Nobody is forcing anyone to go to a discriminatory private school. Pull your kids out and share your option about the school as if you're right. Yeah, I agree with that. But it's just as discriminatory to try to force an establishment to change the tenets of their religion as it is for anyone to be discriminated against in public setting. Let y'all read some of these comments. And here goes somebody, okay, far left. Liberals are always spewing hate and anger with others' disagreement with them. Just read all the hate-filled and judging comments. Hypocrisy, at its finest. So y'all read some of these comments for yourself. Here go one. I went to a private Christian school in California until 2002. If any staff found out you were LGBTQ, you were kicked out, no question. How could people wonder why so many like myself have left the faith? There's no hate like Christian love. Well, you was a false representative. Because if you was a Christian, you know, this ain't in the Christian thing. So, sorry, but not sorry. It is actually, you oxymoron. You keep saying this is not a Christian school. Real Christian spread love, not hate. They're not spreading hate. Here go a different one. Why is it such a bad thing when organized or people in general decide not to crack under other people's beliefs? Right or left, central, whatever. Right. Listen, they have a right to be who they are, and others also have the right not to see the way you do. Everybody has their own opinion. I might don't like carrots. I just don't like carrots. Not my taste. I'm just saying. So I guess this is the picture from the school, maybe. I could be wrong. Hold on, Valero. Yeah, this is first day of school here. So this is actually how the school is set up. Okay. All right. Why y'all mad? It's a Christian school, like duh. I'm seeing a lot of repeat comments because people don't read the comments. Oh, see, okay, one thing. Okay, a guy come in and says that's discrimination. You can't deprive anyone of education based on their sexual orientation. I hope somebody sues this school for the miscarriage of justice. Nah, okay. This one, okay, I want to span this one a little bit. Because I do understand it's a Christian school. But cold-heartedly, let's say I could be on both sides of this. They shouldn't be kicked out of the school just because of that. I agree with that part right there. You know, hey, is this what I want to do? You know, this is one of them situations where it's a person that want to be a baker, but they going to an airline mechanic school. Well, damn, if you want to be a baker, why you here? You know, this is all we do. We accept you, but hey, you want to be a baker. We mechanics. Ain't saying you can't be a mechanic too. You know, you get my drift. I mean, I really don't see nothing wrong with a school telling them embrace the sexuality they was born with. Hey, you was born a girl, be a girl. If you want to do other stuff, hey, you could do that. But don't say we wrong for telling you what you was biologically made to do. You want to be a guy that identifies as a girl? Hey, that's cool. But you still got to get your prostate checked, sir. You want to be a girl that want to identify as a guy? That's cool. But every 22 days, you don't get a reminder that you's a female. Period. No pun intended. Now, I want to be a thing too. Like, for the kids that do go there, I probably show, I don't know what this day and age, I'll say 75, 80% of the student body is not. They identify 100 how they was born. So, another thing I say, I like to flip both sides. Let's go to the other side right quick. I don't think no kid should be targeted trying to see what their sexuality is. That's another thing. Now, that's an argument to bring to the table. Because parents that got kids that is that way or is not that way, their kids should not be profiled and stereotyping whatever to see if they're that way. That's a good thing right there. Now that's something. That's a good point. And this one that should get 1 million likes. I'm actually like this one. Hearts up, hands up. That's their name on their birth certificate. They going by their birth certificate, their government name, and how they identify on their birth certificate, how they was born. Now think about it. We all been little bitty babies, 1 day old, whatever. Parents signing birth certificates, putting your name on there. We ain't know what our name was going to be. We ain't know what our sexuality was. Our parents knew, hey, that's going to be Bill Gates. Yes. Oh, he got a penis. Yes. That's a male. Yeah. Here you go 16 years later. Nah. I'm Tiffany. I'm a female. Nope. Kept you 9 months, 15 hours of excruciating pain and labor. Saw you when you first came out. You was most definitely a male. I'm just saying. Oh. This motherfucker. Damn. Well, since it's a Christian school, it sounds like the option of open enrollment not a mandatory. So they can always go to another school. Right. That's what I said earlier. Pretty sure Muslim schools aren't worried about the pronouns. Oh. Hey, and with that, I'm going to leave y'all. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. I know I'm about to get plenty of hate mails, but I really don't give a fuck. I'm just trying to open and have, realistic conversations about taboo subjects and whatnot. And really be on both sides of it. Cause we worry about the outcome we trying to get and trying to put everybody on a reasonable page, you know. If I might have said something wrong, I probably did. I'm a comedian. I'm not a I might be a public speaker, but I'm not a role model. I just try to have a logical conversation. If I say something wrong, let me know. But I said logical. You can't argue. You can't argue logic. You can't argue facts. So I mean, watch as you go. Hey, keep checking out my videos, and trust me, it'll be more to come. Thank y'all. Peace.